Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Bad Mouse Gaming. I'm your host, Dave, aka Bad Mouse, and I am back. Finally back. Sorry I've been gone way so long, but life happens. But yeah, just right when I think work is starting to get a little bit easier, I pick up more work. So today we are back in Satisfactory. They did put out a big experimental update. I'm sure a lot of people already seen videos out there showing you all the new things, and a lot of it's mostly visual because they did upgrade to Unreal 5. So the rendering's all different. The way things look, the sky, the atmosphere, the way things move is just more refined. But I'm gonna watch my frames up there in the top right corner there and see how they go. Right now I'm at 38. But I'm not going to show you all the new stuff in this video because I'm sure you've seen all that already. But since they came out with some new features, mainly the whole mod side of this thing, I decided to see what I could do with all that, and I started a new game. So I'm making me a mega base with everything already unlocked because I played the whole game already. I've unlocked everything. I'm not going to do that again. I want to start with everything unlocked, and then I want to try to automate everything. I want to try to put it all into a mega storage, have everything go in and out of that mega storage. Let's see how that works out. That's going to be something else. But yeah, before we jump into this, let me remind everybody, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now's an awesome time to do so. Hit that subscribe button down there and show me a little love. And of course, other ways, click that like button. I'd really appreciate that. And leave a comment. Let me know. I really, really want to know what you guys think of my starter here. My little starter base that I'm starting up. I said start so many times. But let's jump into this and let's get this game started. Alright, here we are. Look at that beautiful scenery. I haven't explored too many of the biomes yet. Like I said, I'm just getting started. But eventually, I'm going to be visiting them all when I start laying down all the railroad. And there's going to be a lot of railroad. There's going to be a lot of drone usage too. But, yeah, this is crazy, this world. At nighttime, I got to show you what the sky looks like at night. Everything moves and rotates. They're shooting stars, all that good stuff. So here's what I've gotten started so far. Doesn't look like much. Over here, let's start at the end game here. So this is going to be a massive drone and train import and export. I like to import and export out of here. I'm doing 9 storage for every element. So all this right here is going to be iron ingots. And then on the back side, it's going to all be copper ingots. So if you see, I've got this top line here all connecting to this back line. Which means that's all got to be copper coming down through here. And they're all connected to these 3 drum pads here. So basically what I'm doing is taking one miner and splitting it into 3. And then each one of these drones is going to be bringing over iron. So that it could drop it into here. And then I guess I could show you. Let me stop flying. We'll jump down here. And then underneath here you can see they come off the drone pads and then they go into the elevators, and that's how that works. I can't get up over that. So yeah, I'm going to have a train station down here. Trains, tubes, all kinds of belts and stuff. And then we'll cover it all up. I'll do what I can to make it all look pretty. And then at the very end there, I think we'll get into like painting and all that, decorating all the. Like I'll change all the iron ones to another color and do something different with them. Alright, so that's all the storage. And I'm hoping, I know there's going to be some redesigning, but we'll see how this goes. I haven't laid down any tracks at all. So far it's just the train station with all these different ports. One of the new features, no build costs, flight mode, no power. I'm using all of these right now. God mode. I haven't turned the creatures off because I got God mode. Everything's unlocked in the MAM and in the awesome shop and all that good stuff. So, I'm not using any power to run this stuff. But in the end, this will be self-sufficient to where I'm not using mods to run this. So this was an experiment here. I wanted to see how many smelters one miner could handle. And it looks like I got, I don't know, I think it was 22. I am not counting again. But with 22 miners, you see it's staggering. It's not a continuous flow. It stops. Which means it's getting backed up. I don't want any backing up. I want that thing to be continuously running. So each one of these, I got 3 rows of 10. I got 10 smelters on each row. And then I got 3 drum pads. One down here underneath. So I'm taking the one miner and I'm going to split it into 3. And then each floor will go to its own drum pad and be received over there by those 3. And they should just, everything should just work. The only thing that's stopping everything from working is the battery. So we got the no cost thing, but that's only for things, you know, basically in here. I could build all this stuff at no cost. But for this kind of stuff here, I actually have to build this stuff. So I actually have to find the resources, put up one of these things. So as you can see, I've had to build batteries. I had to go and create all this stuff here. The plastic and the aluminum sheets, they're way over there. The wire, I set up a little simple copper station here. I got the smelter making ingots, and then the constructor making the wires from the ingots, and then they're being stored in here. So, is that still running? Yeah. So I got my wire from there. I needed coal to make this. Sulfur I have. Sulfur's around here somewhere pretty close. But it's set up just like that, only without the constructor and the smelter. It's just the mine going right into a storage. So let me take you over into the swamplands, and I'll show you what I got set up over there to make the other parts. Alright, here we are in the swamplands. And just like the batteries, where's my inventory? The power shards. In order to overclock my miners, I had to go around and find slugs. There's one right there. And I actually had to go and gather up enough slugs to craft out a whole bunch of these power shards. You can see my frames are freezing here every once in a while. It seems like I have the most amount of trouble inside this swamp area. I don't know if it's because of the mist or it's just got so much for it to render. I don't know. There still might be some tweaking to do when it comes to this upgrade. You see how I'm getting stuck here. And so far I've only been in like 2-3 biomes, and that one out there I don't have any problem with. There's hardly anything. Alright, so I had to throw down water all the way out there. None of this water was deep enough. So I got water coming all the way in. And then I got bauxite being mined here. I'm not overclocking this miner because eventually I'm going to tear it down and build it up beautiful. I'm going to probably have the bauxite going over to my mega storage, and then from there it can go somewhere else. But for right now, I got the bauxite and the water going into this refinery. It's produces aluminum solution and the silica. So I need that silica to go somewhere or it won't keep producing the solution. So I created a little storage over here for all that silica to go into, and I'm sure I'm going to use it eventually. I guess I should turn them animals off. They can be annoying. And then here is all the coal. I had to gather up a whole bunch of coal, and I brought it over here, and then I threw it down to storage, and I threw all the coal in here. So I got the coal and aluminum solution going into this refinery, and it's producing aluminum scrap. I'll take that. But it's got a byproduct of water also. So I got that byproduct going in over here. And then we could just flush that every once in a while. And then it can start filling up again. But as long as I'm making my aluminum scrap. And then with the aluminum scrap, we can make the aluminum ingots. And then with the aluminum ingots, let's get back over here. I'll show you. Alright, now we're back over here at home. So once I have my aluminum scrap, I could throw it in here and it would be making aluminum ingots. While that's making aluminum ingots, we come over here real quick. And then even though this is making wire, there's still copper ingots I can steal. So we take the copper ingots and the aluminum ingots, and believe it or not, we come over here to the old-fashioned way of crafting. And from here we can make the alkali aluminum sheets with the two different ingots. And then I literally just sit here and I pound it away. Kind of watch TV with my finger on the trigger here. Let these run for a while and all that good stuff. But once that was all said and done, then we were able to take those aluminum sheets and throw them in here. And then our plastic came from oil. I had that set up somewhere too. I got the I think that's heavy oil, that purple stuff. That's a byproduct. I think I just had that going into a tank. So it wasn't really that hard to make my batteries. So now that we have the batteries, I can finally test out my box. I can hook this up to that. I am using 3 shards overclocking. I think we'll take that back. Don't want to lose them. Alright, so let's get these drones powered up. We're going to split this a couple ways. 25, 25, 25. I think that's enough. And they should just go over there and hover until a spot opens up. So the first couple of trips are going to be empty, because I don't think they realize. I could set that up by clicking on this, and I think I can have it to where it must be full before it takes off somewhere. I know you can on the trains. But anyhow, let's go over to our mega storage and let's set up the receiving drone station. So that would be these 3 down here. The 3 above would be for the copper, which I haven't even started that box yet. Alright, so all the drones are active now. All I gotta do is hook this thing up and see if it produces. Like I said, I got 10 on each floor. I got 3 floors, so that's 30 miners I have in here. Where here I got like 22 and it was staggering a bit. Alright, so let's throw down a miner. We're gonna put you this direction. And we'll go fill you up and drive it home. Alright, so now we need logistics. Alright, once I hook this belt up, that's it. Everything should just take off and run. Here we go. So far, so good. These are going up to the other 2 floors. That's why I chose 3 floors, because one line coming in was easy to split into 3. I got one going in here, and each floor is exactly the same. I even put lights in so we could see in here. Because all the lighting has changed dramatically with that new Unreal they're using. So none of these are programmable. They're just simple splitters. I could set them up to only let the overflow through. And it would build up these 2 lines first before it allowed this one to work, and then it would build them up. Right now it's just splitting everything evenly, which I'm okay with. Like I said, I'm not so much worried about each one producing at max. I'm more worried about the miner producing at max. I don't want the miner to stop. So as long as I have machines starving, I'm fine. Everything seems to be working. This is starting to pile up. Eventually it'll catch up. And then it'll move on to this one. And then that'll be piling up. I like it. We'll have to come back and check it out and see how they are in the end. Alright, both sides are coming in together here. Both sides are coming in together here. See the difference when there's no light, how everything looks so dark. But then when we go in here where I actually put down some light, pretty cool. Just turned on my flashlight. I don't have anything down here. So basically all 9 of these 3 would be one drone, these 3 would be the next drone, and then these 3 are the last drone. So as long as there's something in each one of these, we know it's working. 63, 63. Yes. Uh-oh. So the last drone hasn't caught up yet. And this one should have a whole bunch in it because I remember dumping a bunch in there. So I can't go off of that. But we are going to have to watch this first line here. That would be this drone pad here. Alright, so for some reason this drone pad's not working yet. I don't know, did I not put batteries in there? So now it's working. Because it was starting to pile up there, I guess. And you're just waiting around to pick up yours. I love the lighting though. Like, I can't wait to set up all the lights and stuff we have. Do we have lights in here? Oh, yes, we got lights. And we have a master control light panel now. I'll have to check that out. Alright, so now we can go back over here and let's see. And I'm hoping it doesn't really take that long to really fill these up. Like, by the time I make the copper station, get that going, I'm thinking, you know, these should be, look at that. We're already over 200 on that one. Nothing in there yet. It is just now. Oh, I forgot. The first one was empty, right? No? I guess the first one was empty. It just didn't take anything. We'll have to wait for the next one to come in. We'll have a better grip on this. There they come. Look at them go. So he was able to dump off a lot. Because there was a lot there for them to pick up. So they kind of caught up instantly. I like it. I like it. I can't wait to get the copper going. And then once I get the copper going, you know, it's just one thing after another. But right now I'm concentrating on copper next. Then we'll look at the sulfur and all that. That's not a problem because it doesn't require such a mega structure. But I think there's going to have to be at least maybe... Wasn't there something other than bauxite and copper? Uranium, sulfur. I think the raw quartz has to be refined somehow. The cadmium? I don't know. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. So I came over here to the waterfall. I wanted to check this out. I'm having this grand idea of boxing this whole thing in and making this whole thing up to this high my mega building. Like, that will hold like so much stuff. Like, I have all my water collectors inside down there and all that stuff. Even got a little waterfall down there. Or I might just use half the waterfall. I like to have the waterfall inside my building. That would be so cool. But when you get to the top, check that out. You got water coming out the ends of this thing. Oh, I guess those are dangerous. Something kind of wrong with this water. Something about the way it looks over top of the other water. I don't know. Anyhow, so yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. I thought that was pretty cool. I do like that waterfall. I'm definitely going to build down here. I might just go up to this ledge here. Some kind of a mega thing that takes water here. It might be where my power supply go. The nukes. What do we got here for power? Yeah. We might set them up here. I think I will. How far away is the coal? I guess it don't matter. We're going to use trains. There's no coal close by. Not that far. But yeah, we gotta make uranium and all that. I don't even know where that's at. That's how we're gonna get into some of these other biomes, because some of this stuff we just have to travel for. Alright, so now I'm gonna go see how things are backing up on the line here, now that it's had a chance to run for a little while. Why? Are these all full already? That's insane. So I imagine this is probably stopped. No. You can see in there, they're starting to stop. Yeah, eventually they're going to reach the end, I think. But I don't think even if it's continuous, like I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I think all I'm going to need is one miner per ore. And that's it. So if we come over here and look, these should all be maxed out already. So hard to believe, isn't it? Like within 30 minutes, one miner maxed out all my storage boxes? No. Not at all. So what's the holdup back there? Are you guys still moving? Oh, I know what it is. They done ran out of battery. Just as quick as that. I kind of remember batteries lasting longer than that, but I did only put in 25. I'm used to spawning batteries in and putting 500 in each, but that's what happened. I ran out of batteries. Insufficient batteries. Insufficient batteries. So, whatever my plan was, is going to have to take a back door. Because whatever it takes to mass produce these batteries, that's what I'm going to have to set up. I've already got the key components installed. I just need to step it up and start using more trains. I think I'm going to bring the batteries in by trains to the mega station here. And then from there, these drones could distribute the batteries over here to this station. Which is going to be kind of weird because what I'll have to do is split them all up over here and have each drone taking and receiving. So when it drops off ingots, I'm hoping it picks up batteries. Then we have to go off of this, come around and go into this. Which I don't know why they should reverse these two so that I could just loop it. That's that. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think of my little starter here. How do you think I should go with it? And of course, leave a like. I really enjoyed the likes. YouTube enjoys the likes. We'll see you guys next turn. Thanks for watching.
Everybody